What's going on, guys? It's Danny here and welcome back to the grand finals of the Frankfurt Major 2015 Team Secret versus OG. This is game 3 in a best of 5. The score is 2-0 for OG. If OG wins this one, they will be the winners of the tournament. Very surprising for most people, I would say. They came from the lower bracket, they started in the lower bracket, and now they are in the grand final, leading the best of 5 with 2-0. Team Secret, they have to win this one, and then win one more to make it even, and then win one more. Basically, they have to win 3 games if they wanna win the tournament. Alright, so the picks for OG so far are Shadow Fiend, Tusk, Bane, Sven. So they have the mid lane hero, Shadow Fiend. That's a miracle hero, I guess. Tusk, Bane, supports. Tusk could be offlaning as well. You never know what that hero will be used as. Could be support, could be offlane. Sven should be the carry here.
5 seconds remaining.
Wraith King pick for the Team Secret.
Radiant team ban.
I'm not very surprised because Wraith King with Ancient Apparition is a really good combo in the early game. Basically no one can go to the offlane and stop the Wraith King from farming. So far they don't have very good counters to the Wraith King. They don't have like a hero that burns mana really fast. You know, Dazzle, Slardar. This is going to be support Dazzle, support AA for sure, with the Wraith King, offlane Slardar, and right now the last pick for Team Secret will be a mid lane hero for Weeha, and right now this is exactly what OG is looking to ban here, mid lane hero that Weeha can play. Slardar, no Slardar. Ember Spirit is banned. And they banned the Invoker. So no Invoker. Wind Ranger is also banned. One of the strongest Weeha heroes. Meepo is not banned yet. Team Secret needs to ban a hero now. And what OG needs the last could be a support, but it also could be an offlaner. It depends where do they want to go with the Sven. I mean with the Tusk. And they decide to ban the Clockwork. Clockwork is an offlane hero that could create a lot of space in fights. He could stop Slardar from initiating with a stun. He could burn Wraith King's mana as well. So Clockwork seems like a good ban here. With Clockwork, it's very easy to pick off the Dazzle and the Ancient Apparition as well. Because both supports from the side of Team Secret don't have any escape ability. If Ancient Apparition gets hooked inside the cogs with Battery Assault, he's dead. He has no escape ability. You cannot TP out of the cogs because you know, the Battery Assault mini-stun. And that's an Earthshaker last pick. We have seen already Earthshaker offlane played by Moon for the side of OG, so this is most likely a support Tusk and offlane Earthshaker. That's what I'm guessing. The last pick for Team Secret though, they will need a Weeha hero. Do they go for the Meepo here against the Sven Bane Earthshaker? This is not a very good place to be Meepo in, for sure.
Reserve time, 5 seconds remaining.
What hero do they want?
Lina.
They go for the Lina. Yeah, this is for sure not a game where Meepo can be seen. Wait, was Meepo banned? I didn't pay attention. Maybe Meepo was banned. I didn't even notice. I don't think so, but I didn't even pay attention to the bans. So still, Lina is the last pick for Team Secret, so that's a mid lane Lina. And let's see if Team Secret can make a little bit of comeback here, or at least win one game so they don't get completely crushed. If they lose 3-0, Nobody, I'm sure nobody would be expecting that. OG to win the grand finals against Team Secret 3-0. You know, 3-1 would be fine,
10 seconds remaining.
3-2 would be okay, but
5 seconds remaining.
I never ever expected OG to win 3-0 the grand final. So maybe Team Secret can win this one, and maybe the next one, and make it even. Pylai tipping to the middle lane, dropping that observer ward there, getting that vision on the middle. Also, he spawned the courier from the mid lane. He wanted to TP as fast as possible. Bane is the one who TP'd for the secret team. Oh, sorry, this is Fly. This is OG Bane. So they are grouping up, and this is a smoke. They are planning to have a little level 1 fight here, but there is nobody in the Radiant's jungle. They won't be able to find anyone. This could be a really good setup. This is a really good plan, I would say. Maybe they will run into the Tusk. He can get stunned by the Wraith King, long range stun. They don't see him actually. They couldn't see him, and they won't be able to find anyone. So the initiation here would be Wraith King stun, long range, followed by Lina's stun, and then Slardar's stun. They just have so many stuns this time in the side of Secret. They have 3 stuns. By the way, very good setup for the Ice Blast. In this game we will be seeing for sure a lot of Ice Blasts, and most of them will hit for sure, because Wraith King stun, set up for Ice Blast. Bam! You hit the Ice Blast, GG. Slardar stun, another Ice Blast setup. Lina stun. Lina gets a Eul Scepter. Level 1 Chilling Touch, helping a little bit with the mid lane harassment. Going on Bane. Lina has 60 damage, and with the Chilling Touch it's even more than that. It's almost impossible to miss a last hit.
Denied.
Or a deny. Bottom lane is basically Tusk trying to get some experience. This is a duo lane with Wraith King and Dazzle. And top lane is solo Sven. Oh, someone TP'd bottom. I mean middle. Dazzle TP'd middle. And Moon playing the Earthshaker, sitting behind trying to get some stuns. He has a Mango but doesn't want to use it here. It's not gonna be enough to kill Puppy. Sorry, it's Pylai playing on the Ancient Apparition. Puppy is playing Dazzle. So, Wraith King will be able to farm against the Tusk, that's for sure. If he needs help, they can rotate a support and help him. Top lane, Sven will be able to farm, and this might be the first blood here. The Fissure goes down as well. He has Sprint, and they couldn't body block him inside the Fissure here. The Sprint making him faster. SF has 4 last hits and 3 denies against the 5 last hits of Lina. The mid lane is really even right now. Both supports kinda trading harassment, and the mid laners just trying their best to farm and deny at the same time. Moon from behind. This traps the Lina. Oh, he can escape. That was really, really close. Ancient Apparition Illusion here. Really close. If that trapped the Lina, I think that could have been the first blood. Maybe he can stun and then try to run, but... Okay, so Moon is playing more like you know, a roaming role in the early game. Roaming support, kind of an Earthshaker so far. I think OG did exactly the same thing last game, in game 2. They let, or maybe they did it in game 1, I don't know. They let the Tusk have solo lane until he gets a level 6. really fast level 6, getting that Warless Punch as fast as possible. And they actually want to go on him. The stun, followed by the Cold Feet. Is it going to be enough? He gets stunned again, and that's the first blood for Eternal Envy.
First blood.
Okay.
I still got it.
I'm sure if the Tusk waited a little bit more inside the Snowball, the Cold Feet would have expired. This is something that I wouldn't know either. Maybe he was expecting the Snowball to remove the Cold Feet? This is something that I wouldn't have done good either, I think. But still. First blood for the Wraith King. Oh, Misery gets stunned. No Tail, Mango stunned. Can the Slardar stun and then run away? Yes, he can. There is the Dazzle here with the level 1 heal. Now, while the Slardar is running back to base, Puppey is gonna get some solo experience from the top lane to be able to catch in levels a little bit. Weeha, double damage. The 4-minute rune was taken by him, and he gets blocked by the ice shards. That's pretty much 3 heroes. Mango, an Earthshaker, Fissure, Snowball, and that's it. SF gets the kill on Lina. There is the Sven there with a stun as well if they needed him. He could have stunned. Level 4 on Puppey. Getting the early levels on support is really good too. That skilling that wave very early, that definitely helps a lot in the team fights. You know, I thought they are just letting Tusk have solo experience until level 6, but instead of that they rotated him top. Okay, Nightmare on the Wraith King, followed by Sven stun. Also, Tusk is here with a Snowball, so that's a dead Wraith King. Or is he? It is. Magic Stick, only 1 charge, it was on cooldown as well, so they managed to get a kill there. Is this going to be sending the Wraith King top after this death and rotating the Slardar bottom, or they wanna keep going with the aggressive lane bottom? I think it's more like sending the Wraith King top because he definitely wants to farm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I saw Eternal Envy playing Wraith King in one of the previous tournaments, not in this one, but in previous tournaments, and he went for the Blade Mail Radiance build. I don't know if he's gonna do the same thing this game. This game, the Blade Mail Radiance build seems fine. This is going to be initiation on the mid lane, on Fly. No. They ping him. They couldn't find him. And now they are rotating towards the top lane. There is a ward here by OG, so they know. And Earthshaker is just gonna back to the tower, try to be safe, and he's just jungling. Maybe they want a fast blink on Slardar. Before all the farm on Wraith King, they want the fast blink on Slardar. And Tusk is gonna get stunned right after the Snowball, Laguna Blade, and that's an easy kill on Tusk. Puppey TP'd mid as well, for a just in case. Oh, he gets stunned mid lane. Double raise is gonna be enough to get a kill. Graved Lina, and he's gonna be able to survive. Wraith King has the ultimate up, but they don't wanna chase.
Dire's middle tower
Going back to base now. That efficiency stun on the ground to get a Fiery Soul charge and run faster to base. Now he's gonna bottle up. I like how they send the Ancient Apparition bottom lane to get experience. This is like Envy not getting so much farm because they send him into the jungle and stuff. But it's totally worth it because fast blink on Slardar that he's farming on the top lane is really good. Also, fast level 6 on Ancient Apparition is really good. So this blink on Slardar, as well as Ancient's level 6, will be eventually the ganks. Those are the ganks that Team Secret wants to do, right? Any kind of setup, any kind of blink by Slardar or stun by Wraith King, followed by the Ice Blast. That's the ganking combo. Usually you see Ancient Apparition being picked when he's trying to counter heals. Like in this game, Ancient Apparition would make more sense in the Radiant team because Secret have Dazzle, so he heals people and Ancient Apparition counters the heals with the Ice Blast. But in this case it's not really to counter heals, in this case it's because they have good setup for the ultimate, and the ultimate is going to be used as a nuke and as a spell that can gank people. So now he's level 6. Envy finally went to the top lane, started farming a little bit. Mid lane, are they going to be smoking here or no? No smoke. Miracle on Shadow Fiend is going for a Mechanism first item. Mechanism SF first item is when you want to fight. Top lane, Sven gets stunned, but nothing can follow up after that. They are going to run into the Bane with the smoke. Amplify damage, heal on 2 people. That was really close to the brain sap. I think if he used the magic stick first,
Radiant's middle tower
then
is
he
under
would have
attack.
gotten the brain sap off on Slardar and then maybe try to escape. Oh, that stun was pretty close on SF. Dewarding mid lane. This is Urn of Shadows. Not gonna be seeing a Midas first item on Ancient Apparition. The Mechanism first item on SF will help him survive against the early pressure. Maybe this is one thing that they counter, the mech with the Ice Blast. Wait, Ice Blast is on cooldown, so it was used somewhere. Bottom lane. Wait, where did the Earthshaker TP? It's the Sven tipping bottom. This Sven is actually really underfarmed. He has 49 last hits, 11 minutes, no kills. Brown boots, bottle, magic wand, 1000 gold. I'm not sure if he's going for power treads here. Yes, he is. I wasn't sure if blink first or power treads. Alright, so
Radiant's top tower
Ice
is under
Blast
attack.
used on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, top lane gets pressured a little bit. That's a chainmail picked off by Eternal Envy, so it is going to be the blade mail. Blade mail Radiance. But it's going to take a pretty long time. I think with the farm he's having right now, the blade mail Radiance will be finished at around 22 minutes or 23 minutes. Maybe even later than that if he dies a lot. Wraith King for sure wants to have a lot of experience first of all, and a lot of free farm. Because level 11 is very important. Level 1 ultimate is so weak, so long cooldown. It's like you die once and then you are scared to leave the base for 5 minutes. Level 2 ultimate has a lot lower cooldown. And then level 3 ultimate, obviously, it's 60 second cooldown. Basically you have an Aegis of the Immortal every minute once you get level 16 on Wraith King.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think this is the mech done. Okay, it is finished. So will they look for some 5-man fighting and pushing here? I think this is the plan, because that's what you do with a fast mech on Shadow Fiend. This is for early 5-manning. If Shadow Fiend is like the #1 carry of the team, the build would be a bit different. Something like, you know, Sanjin Yasha, Helm of the Dominator, all that stuff. Maybe a Skadi as well. Or maybe Shadow Blade if you wanna gank people a lot. The early mech is for a lot of 5-manning. And they are grouping top right now. OG has 3 people on the top lane. Looks like they wanna go on Slardar here, and he's pretty close to the Blink Dagger, so if he dies, he loses gold, and that Blink Dagger gets delayed.
Dire's middle tower is
Lina
under
has
attack.
his Ewell Scepter now, and let's see if they will be able to get a pick off here. They didn't see anyone.
Dire's middle
They
tower
couldn't
is
find
under
anyone
attack.
there. Pylai Dai keeps farming on that bottom lane. 36 last hits. He's been sitting on the bottom lane for like 5 minutes or so, or longer than 5 minutes. This looks like an off-lane core ancient apparition, not really like a support one. Pylai Dai from playing position 4 or 5, I don't know, suddenly position 3. Alright, Fiend's Grip is available. This is a solo kill on Ancient Apparition if he gets him. That's 850
Dire's
HP,
middle tower is under attack.
230. Now it's 300 pure damage from the Brain Sap. Oh, that stun. Followed by the Fissure, but it's not enough. And Misery is running in. Okay, that's just to amplify damage, to get vision. So Blink is up on Misery now. Now he has that mobility initiation item that they were looking for. Maybe giving the Ancient Apparition so many levels is the plan for this game. It has to be, otherwise, like, you very rarely see Ancient Apparition almost level 9 15 minutes in. Usually he is like level 6 at 15 minutes in and only boots, and right now he has so much. So he's gonna keep staying bottom lane. And someone is pinging him. I think they might try to kill him now. Now that it's daytime, they have more vision. This is some kind of, you know, Ancient Apparition is bottom, go gank me, but my team is going to kill Roche. And OG knows that they are doing Roche, and they are trying to go in. It's a little bit too late. Lina already picks up the Aegis of the Immortal, Shadow Fiend ultimate is used, Reincarnation very soon after the grave. Laguna Blade is available, Shadow Fiend is pretty much dead by the Ice Blast. And now Lina gets punched. Didn't even use the Aegis yet. And that's a 3-4-0. 4-4-0 trade. Plus the Aegis. They couldn't even kill the Aegis. Double kill for Eternal Envy. And 2-7 score. Now this is looking better.
Radiant's middle tower is
For
under
the first time,
Radiant structures are fortified.
the early game looking better for Secret. The first 2 games, it was a complete disaster. As you can see on top of the screen, it's 2-0 for OG.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
If Secret lose this tournament, it would be really cool if they lose it like 3-1. First of all, I want them to win because Team Secret fan, yo, I want them to win. But if they lose it, at least I hope it's not 2-0. Like 3-0 is horrible. Alright, Vayne. Going in. Brain Sap. Blink is on cooldown. Echo Slam will be used. This is most likely sacrifice on the Slardar, but it's totally worth it because it's for 2 kills. And right now tower diving for the Sven. He gets stunned.
Dire's middle tower
Ice Blast is there as well. Wraith King finishes the kill. Reincarnation is up. The Aegis on Lina is up as well. Laguna Blade hasn't been used yet.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Puppy gets picked off on the middle lane, but it's totally worth it because meanwhile
bottom
his
tower
team
is
kills
under
3
attack.
people bottom.
Radiant structures
It was
are
basically 3 for 1 bottom and Puppy getting picked off. But once again, the pick off, I mean Puppy dying there is totally worth it for him. Wraith King up to 3000
Radiant's
gold
bottom
now.
tower is under attack.
Haste Rune bottled by SF. Next item is going to be a
Radiant's
BKB
bottom
looks
tower
like
has
for
fallen.
the Shadow Fiend. He only needs the Ogre Club, so
Dire's
900
top
gold
tower
away from it.
is under attack.
This is definitely the Radiance build. He is definitely saving for a Radiance here. Ancient Apparition picked up a
Dire's
Midas.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So he went for Tranquil Boots and Urn of Shadows and then
Dire's
the
top
Midas,
tower has fallen.
instead of going for a very fast first item Midas. The thing in this game is that No Tail is playing a little bit under-farmed hero this time. I don't think they have him as the most important hero in this game. I'm pretty sure the position 1 is the Shadow Fiend in this one. The most important one to get farm in this game is not No Tail, it's Miracle. First of all, they help him mid, Bane duo laned middle with Miracle, and then they have been protecting him a lot. I mean, they sent Sven on the top lane 1v1 or 1v2, something like that. So definitely the number 1 like carry hero in this game for OG is the Shadow Fiend. They can see this rotation for sure, they have a ward right there, but it's still going to be a free tower for Secret. Lina going for the Bloodstone first item.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Let's see what's going to happen
Radiant
here.
structures
Bottom
are
lane is
fortified.
getting pushed by Miracle. They could go for this tower if they want to. Reincarnation is up. And Aegis of the Immortal on Lina is
Radiant's
still
top
up.
tower has fallen.
So Secret, if they want to, they can
Dire's
fight
bottom
right
tower
now,
is
even
under
if the Radiance is not finished yet. So Ancient Apparition. Alright, so he's gonna get stunned. Blink Dagger is on cooldown. Blink in by Slardar. He can blink out now and he's trying to TP out to base. No stun. It's a little bit too late. Now Miracle TP top lane to keep farming. 21-minute BKB mechanism. He has almost 200 last hits. And 1 kill and 1 death. So is the BKB going to change the game completely for OG? I think it's going to help against Lina. If you get Yulst and you are about to get comboed by stun, Laguna Blade and all that stuff, you can spam your BKB and right after the Yulst you BKB, you can't get stunned.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Also, won't be taking any damage from the Ice Blast during the BKB. It goes through magic immunity, okay, pierces spell immunity, yes. But what that means is that it affects him. The damage over time that the Ice Blast leaves will be there,
Radiant's
but
bottom
not the
tower
initial
is under
damage when
attack.
the Ice Blast hits. So this is the Radiance finished for Wraith King. They are looking for a pick-off here, but instead of going to farm jungle, he's going back to his team. Because they are grouping up for a smoke. Do they have one? Yes, they do. OG didn't see the smoke. They have a ward here. Very deep ward inside. They could have noticed that these creeps are moving. That means something is hitting them with Radiance. He turns off the Radiance now. Very smart there to turn off the Radiance. He gets 4 staff, but it's still not enough to get a stun off. And they couldn't find anyone. Bane was here, but he TP'd back. And now, is this going to be a tier 2 tower push? Or just continue farming? I think it's a tier 2 tower push. Ice Blast on the mid lane, damaging the creeps a little bit. I'm sure it was meant to
Radiant's
damage
top tower
SF,
is
but
under attack.
didn't do that. This is something very smart. Breaking the trees with the light strike. Maybe
Radiant's top
there
tower
could be
is
an
falling.
Earthshaker hiding inside the trees. There could be anyone hiding in the trees. And they are going for the high ground here.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Earthshaker is very, very close to that Blink Dagger. Only 200 gold away. The Blink Dagger will be really helpful for the high ground push. I mean, sorry, for the high ground defense. But he doesn't have it yet. Once he has the Blink, team fights will be easier for OG. And Sven, Blink Dagger, Mask of Madness, he wants to be able to deal damage. BKB is extremely important for Sven in this game, I would say. Ice Blast is not going to hit here.
A soldier's fortune. Illusion.
Yeah, BKB in this game is very important for both Sven and Shadow Fiend. And later into the game, maybe for Earthshaker as well. Maybe. Point booster. That means he's going for Aghanim Scepter next item. Why do I keep the last hits for so long? Probably around 10 minutes into the game. I'm supposed to switch to the net worth already. I keep forgetting that. So right now Lina with the Bloodstone is farming really fast. Wraith King with the Radiance is farming fast. It's 5,000 gold advantage for Team Secret right now. And they are doing Roche again. OG is going to smoke up this time. This time they will be in Roche in time. They will be there in time, but Secret knows that. And they back off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They don't have vision there. They are just... Considering OG is not defending the top lane, they know something is going on. Envy gonna get blocked by a fissure, but they don't really wanna fight him. Alright, Slardar gets initiated and nuked down really fast. The same thing goes for Bane. 1 for 1 so far in this fight. Ancient Apparition gets picked off as well. Okay, no blink on Sven right now. Blade Mail is used. Laguna Blade. Radiance is burning him. Is it going to be enough? He gets blocked inside the trees. Echo Slam onto the Lina. Also Shadow Fiend ultimate with the BKB. Blade Mail used. This is such a good Blade Mail Radiance game for Wraith King. What a nice Ice Shard block. Definitely saving the Shadow Fiend there. I think Envy is gonna get a next item blink. Or I think he should, because he's getting kited a little bit. This is exactly what the Radiance build does for you, Blade Mail Radiance. You can deal damage while getting kited. And OG is not done yet. There is a secret ward here,
Radiant's
so they
middle
know
tower is under
OG
attack.
is going in. But they don't want them... They don't want to let them have a free Roche. Smoke up. OG has no idea they are smoking. They don't have any vision there. And this might be unexpected. This is totally unexpected. Everyone is using spells on the creeps to farm. There was a Sven stun as well as a fissure used on the mid lane to farm, or maybe it was an enchant totem. If they expected a smoke gank, they wouldn't use those stuns to farm, so
Double damage.
very, very good and completely unexpected smoke gank by Secret. And now they are going into Roshan. Aegis of the Immortal will go to the Lina, I believe. Wraith King doesn't really want it, he has the Reincarnation, which very soon is level 16, so very soon this is going to be a level 3 Reincarnation. Ancient Apparition is working on the Aghanim Scepter. BKB is up on Earthshaker as we mentioned earlier. Sven is going for his BKB. He really needs it, I think. Shadow Fiend has Manta style now. Blink on Tusk, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
this is just the beginning of Glimmer Cape for Bane. It's a position 5 Bane.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Almost 2000 net worth.
Dire's top tower is
29
under attack.
minutes in. Very underfarmed support. The second lowest net worth is Dazzle. He is playing the position 5 for Secret. He has a Medallion now. Medallion is a really good buff here for both Wraith King or the Slardar. And it helps against the Sven. Because the Warcry increases the armor, right? So now they have 2 armor reduction item, 1 item and 1 spell. Amplified damage reduces the armor. And then they have the Solar Crest. This Immortal though. Gold spend 0? Wait, what? I guess lobby games don't count. Misery has been playing a Slardar in every single game from the grand final. Game 1, Misery played Slardar. Game 2, Slardar. So lobby games don't count, obviously. If lobby games count for this stuff, then everyone would be like spamming cheats
Middle
in
tower is
lobby
under attack.
to increase the gold spent and all that stuff. Okay, so instead of going for one more creep wave to push and farm, No Tail blinks into the trees. His TP is ready.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He knows that
Dire's
Slardar could be
structures
there.
are fortified.
Nobody is defending the middle lane from OG. They are probably waiting for the high ground. Echo Slam is available, it's on the bottom lane.
Dire's bottom
Tusk
tower
destroyed
has fallen.
bottom. And now he's backing off.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I definitely think Secret want to go back. I mean, to keep going. One Ice Blast bottom lane to push the lane. And they can just wait 20 seconds for another Ice Blast. He's 500 gold away from the Aghanim Scepter on Ancient Apparition. It's really close. But I'm pretty sure they will go for a high ground push.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They have to go for a high ground push. They have an Aegis, and that's a level 16 Wraith King. This is when the Wraith King wants to start fighting the most. Until now, you know, Wraith King is fights before level 16. He fights. The perfect would be to fight only when he has ultimate. If he is forced to fight even more, then that's okay. But the perfect thing would be to fight only if he has ultimate. He's gonna get stunned by the Sven. Also the Fissure. Enfeeble reducing his damage a little bit. It's only level 1 Enfeeble.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Space created. Oh, no creeps. They have a gem on the Wraith King as well. Snowball going in. He's gonna get stunned here. Bane dies. One Laguna Blade and Bane is dead. That's 850 pure damage. Sven is gonna get comboed here. He doesn't have a BKB yet. With the Mask of Madness, he takes a lot of additional damage. Aegis of the Immortal expired, but it doesn't really matter. And Envy looks like a little misplay there because he didn't have mana for Reincarnation. I don't know if he was supposed to switch the power treads or something, but he didn't have. He died without mana for Reincarnation. But it's still totally worth it. It's a 1 for 3 trade so far for Secret. Double kill for Wika. And now Shadow Fiend gets blown as well. Laguna Blade. Punch! Damn. Yeah, you're dead. 3 for 3. 3 for 3 trade. They took the tier 3 tower and they damaged the range tracks just a little bit. And then they traded 3 for 3 heroes, or actually it was more than 3 for 3. And 1 buyback. So 3 for 4 trade and 1 buyback? It's totally worth it for Secret. Maybe if Envy didn't make the little misplay here, not having mana for Reincarnation, they probably would have won the fight and gotten the top lane racks. In general, they are in a very good position right now. That's a 10,000 gold advantage for Secret. For the first time, yo. For the first time in the grand final, they are in a good position. Oh, he's making the Solar Crest, the Lotus Orb. God damn it, I still can't remember that name. Lotus Orb. This is probably the perfect Lotus Orb game, to be honest. Alina can Laguna Blade himself, or herself, I guess, whatever. Wraith King can stun himself. Slardar can amplify damage on himself. Ancient Apparition can cold feed himself. Basically, the Lotus Orb returns targetable spells. Lotus Orb is never going to return the Ice Blast. It's not targetable. It's an AoE on the ground. It's never going to return the Light Strike. Slitherine Crush never gets returned by Lotus Orb. Only targetable spells. Just like Laguna Blade. Alright, so we have a smoke by OG. And let's see. Secret is smoking as well. Shadow Fiend leading first. He's going for Butterfly, by the way, on SF. Whoa, this is totally wrong. Secret is looking for a pick-off inside OG's jungle. They have a ward here, they know. They know what's going on. Ancient Apparition ultimate is going to hit on Sven. He also gets stunned and instantly wrecked. BKB, SF ultimate. Four for 0 trade. can't really blink out. Can't really escape. 0 for 5 trade. And now they are getting Roshan. There is Cheese and Aegis, both of them. Secret finally looking good in game 3.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Finally, man. This is the comeback in the series. Assault Cuirass is up. Oh, no BKB for 5 seconds. He gets nightmared. Did he go way too far? Is it way too aggressive?
Radiant's middle tower is
No, it's not. This is probably GG. I don't know. Yeah, it is GG.
Radiant's
They can do anything to win this game. By the way,
Team Secret. Victory.
by the way, a few minutes ago I said there was a misplay by Envy, that he didn't save mana for ultimate. What most likely happened is Bane burned it, because Bane's ultimate, the Fiend's Grip, burns mana. I just noticed in this last fight he burned his mana. So maybe that's what happened and I was completely wrong. Maybe it was not a misplay. But still, this is game 3. It's a best of 5. So the score is 2-1 right now. And we will be back, or I will be back, for game 4.